You're not better than anyone, but nobody's better than you. Parent in the prison system, parent that was a heroin addict, neurodiverse. I genuinely couldn't see what I could be, and I got to a point where I just thought, just give in, just be part, just blend in, just be part of. So my name's Katie Fernquest. I am a second-time founder to a company called Relaunch. My first business is called Quest. We're actually finalists today at the UK Startup Awards, fingers crossed, for business and consulting, which is a recruitment consultancy focused on assisting startups and founder-led organisations scale with the right talent. That's what the Quest is. Relaunch is a tech platform, again, a founder-led tech platform. Think Go Compare for founders. It's a comparison aggregator site for founders.
Okay, that's interesting. So what does it do?
What does it do? So, to give you a bit of a backstory, I've probably worked with thousands of founders that are going through their startup journey, and they've received their investment and they bring me on board to head up their talent. But they also say to me, right, we've got money to hire, but we don't know what to use the rest of our money on. Do we outsource the development? Do we outsource the tech? We need an accountant, we need marketing. Where do we go? So they start scrolling the internet, they go on to Upwork, Fiverr for their freelancers. They're on LinkedIn trying to connect to great networks. They're using seeders to look for their next investor. And it's a minefield. There is so much noise and a lot of gatekeeping, a lot of bias in helping startups scale. So we launched a platform where you can go on as a founder, let them know where you're at in terms of your journey, whether you're bootstrapped, received investment, etc. And based on the incredible AI background integrated algorithm, it starts creating new business stacks. So if you're in tech, you need a tech stack in order to grow your product. This is a business stack. Think AWS for startups. So it's a tech stack allowing you to reduce risk when you're investing in outsourced service providers, scale more sustainably, with the hope that we see a huge reduction in the startup failure. So 90% of startups fail. Massive. £25 billion gets plugged into startups every year. I would love to see this platform give birth to more second-time founders, because if you fail in the first time, you're very reluctant to go back again. So I would love to see this platform birth more second-time founders.
And ultimately that creates more jobs, that it's a better economy.
It's a little ecosystem within itself, because at the moment, the stage where we're at is we're creating the MVP. We've had a wait list brewing for some time. So there's a founder questionnaire that you fill in, and then there's a service provider questionnaire. What I seen very quickly was the founder reach out to me saying, can I also fill in a service provider questionnaire, because I would love to actually showcase my services. And so it's building this brilliant ecosystem where founders can go on, find their business stack, but also generate revenue into their business. So 100%.
This is sick. I love it. I love it. How did you get into this? Because you don't just wake up one day and be like...
You don't.
Yeah.
So my recruitment experience and working with founder-led organisations, there was a consistent narrative, and it's, I don't know what I don't know. And for a long time, I felt that you had to earn your stripes to become a founder. There was some sort of magic in becoming a founder, and there really isn't. There's a lot of people out there with these absolutely incredible ideas. They just do not know how to execute. And if you're bootstrapped because you can't get the investment, because again, it's really difficult to receive funding, where are you going to spend your money to make sure that you are scaling? And so I was having all these conversations, and when I become a founder myself, bootstrapped, I was thinking, I need to be really careful where I spend this cash if I'm going to end up continuing to grow, continuing to scale. Why isn't there no platform? And I think the idea is so simple for some, and I just thought it's out there. If I do enough research, if I start scrolling enough platforms, I'm going to find something. There is nothing out there that blends it all into one place. And I've come from, in my very early career days, Admiral. I absolutely love everything Henry Ankle Heart stands for, and so have experience in the aggregator world. And I thought, if there was an aggregator that you could actually go on and it actually just educates you and starts giving you these business stacks, how amazing would that be? So it's come from actually being in the founder seat and thinking, I want this, I need this, and every single founder I'm talking to about it, they want and need this too. Why doesn't it exist? So WeLaunch was created.
Sorry.
WeLaunch was created, and it says it all in the name. We're launching, and inside that there'll be little ecosystems. We design, we build, we source, we grow, and there'll be ecosystems within the WeLaunch platform.
That's incredible.
Thank you.
It's like everyone needs it. Why doesn't it exist?
Why doesn't it exist? And I think those are the penny drop moments when you know that you've got something that. Well, as I said, I started the wait list a few months back, and I had no go-to-market. Just wanted to see if it was going to gauge any interest. I've had people in New York sign up to the wait list. The platform's already going global through LinkedIn, and I'm just like, it just really excites me at the potential this could have. And also on the flip side, it'll be an investor playground. Oh right, okay, I just see this person's received it, because it's FOMO. Investors fear they got FOMO. Oh, they've just been invested in, they're scaling like this. I want in on that, and hopefully they'll see a lot more money injected into those businesses.
So why do you care so much about this?
Why do I care so much? So for a long time, I felt that there wasn't an opportunity for me. Again, coming from, like I said, very humble beginnings, I was stereotyped massively. Parent in the prison system, parent that was a heroin addict, neurodiverse, and I genuinely couldn't see what I could be. I just knew I didn't want to be tarred with this brush. I didn't want my life to go this way. I didn't want to grow up, and there's nothing wrong. Well, there is something wrong with the prison system and the addicts, etc. There's nothing wrong with coming from humble beginnings. It was something that I didn't want for myself, and it wasn't until my early 30s where I actually got the courage and the confidence to stand in who I wanted to be as a founder. And so I'm so passionate because I think there's just not enough opportunity to educate people, giving them the confidence that they can grow. And so if this platform is something that they can go on to and say, actually, I don't know what I don't know, but it's telling me what I need to know, and actually with this idea that I've got and this little bit of confidence that I've got, this is going to help me build it. I'm going to be able to have this business stack. It was a blueprint for startups in essence, and I'm just so passionate about allowing people that are maybe not academically strong, who don't see that there's another opportunity for them. They don't want to be in the corporate career ladder anymore. They've hit their ceiling. They want to create something of their own. You can create something of your own, and this is going to help you. I'm just so passionate.
Oh, I love it.
I'm not saying that there's not opportunities in the workplace. Absolutely not. If you go into the right culture and if you work in a founder-led organisation, you can really thrive. You can have that as your little own business. But as you said, 90% of startups do fail, and it's because the runway runs out really, really quick because they don't know where to spend their money. It hasn't been invested properly, and it's not good for the investor. They're not getting their return either. I'm currently going through my first ever raise. So Quest, my first business, is bootstrapped, and I'm having some really great conversations, and I'm having investors reach out to me saying, actually, this is brilliant. Like this is what we would want to invest in. So it's got me really excited. But then that comes with a whole heap of other challenges, and it gets my cogs thinking, there needs to be an investor platform now that we can go and vet the investors, because we shouldn't just be jumping at the capital. We should actually be vetting them. Are they right for the business? Are they going to give me the best advice? Are they just going to want their return? So yeah, it just, my mind spirals.
So you're like, you can almost be on both ends of,
yeah.
This is amazing.
Thank you.
I'm so surprised this actually doesn't exist. I'm like, I can't.
And I love that part of it.
Yeah.
It's like the simplicity of the platform. Oh, why doesn't it? And so it's going to be completely user friendly, full neurodiverse. It's not going to be complicated. I think it doesn't need to be. Go on, put your business details in, let us know where you're at. And like I said, the incredible AI algorithm will start generating you business stacks. And you don't have to have a business stack. You can start creating bespoke packages for yourself. Yeah. There'll be so many service providers on there. I'm working with a phenomenal CT on a fractional basis, a CTO with machine learning PhD, talking about AI before anybody was talking about AI. Like, he's incredible. And so yeah, bringing the right people on board is what's key, because I'm sitting here saying I'm a tech founder. I am, and I'll stand in it, but I'm not tech savvy. I don't know how to build this product, so I'm going to have to use WeLaunch myself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
it's built for you.
It's built for me, and that's why I'm so passionate, because it's something that I need.
Yeah, it's amazing, because we've had so many conversations with friends and stuff. It's like, oh, I've got this idea, and it never ever comes to fruition. Because it's like, oh well,
where do
how
I
are you
go?
going to do it? What are you going to do?
And it's the bias as well for me. It's like removing the bias. Since becoming a first-time founder, if you're in the right room, speaking to the right people, they'll say to you, I know someone, I'll connect you with them.
Exactly.
Or I recommend this person, let me connect you with them. But what happens to the people who are not privileged enough to be in the room? Does that mean they can't scale? Are they not introduced to the right people? If everything was in one platform and they completely started removing the bias, we'd see more diverse founders, they would be more inclusive, less build this.
It's like a dating app for founders.
I love it. Like a dating app
love
for
it.
founders.
Amazing. Okay, so a little bit more about you,
Cool.
because I have so many questions and we
Go
can
on.
stay here forever, but just a little bit about you now. So, you're doing a lot.
Yes.
You have come a long way with this idea, and it's obviously growing into something phenomenal, I hope. Would the young girl you once were be proud of the woman you have come today, or now becoming?
Oh my God. And again, so funny enough, there was a lovely lady on your podcast earlier, Jo, and she has a podcast and she asked me this question and I started crying. Because, again, emotional, so strange. No. Yes, she would be proud. I would never have thought in a million years, because even when I left school and went straight into the world of work, I came up against so many barriers. You know, stereotyping again, due to the dyslexia, just wasn't progressing as quickly as I can. And I got to a point where I just thought, just give in, just be part, just blend in, just be part of, until I didn't. And yeah, she would be so proud, but it's still, and I would love to ignite in others. You can do things earlier. I didn't start until I was in my 30s. One of my biggest regrets. It's part of my journey, it's part of my story. I would love to see the next generation start things much, much sooner that were in my position, and give them the confidence, because I am super proud. I am, and I do want to make the change, and I do want to make impact. So yeah, fingers crossed that happens.
And has there been like a book that's changed your life, or a quote, or something that someone said that's changed the way that you either view the world or the way that you view life?
Yeah, there's been so much. I am a massive bookworm, and I read, and way back when I started reading about manifestation, but not sort of woo-woo manifestation. It was the action, and the fact that for a long time I was probably waiting for somebody to say, this is what you need to do, or you do this, and I wanted to be told. Until I started reading these books, you know, Grow Rich, and it was like, actually you need to take control of that, you need the action. One of the probably sayings that I keep quite close to me is, you're not better than anyone, but nobody's better than you. So if you're in a room and you are being inspired by people, you can inspire. Like, we are all part of this, and so that's, yeah, you're not better than anyone, but nobody's better than you.
So like we are the same,
We're the same.
Yeah.
We're all the same. So it's just, yeah. And I think the community is a massive piece. Gatekeeping is something that's real, and as much as people don't want to talk about it, it's a thing, and it pisses me off. And it's just, yeah, if we could just remove that, it would be amazing.
Okay, last question.
Go on.
Got a magic mic,
Yes.
and if I give you this mic, whatever you say,
Yeah.
the whole of society is going to hear.
Yeah.
What's your message to the world?
It might be cliche, but don't let anybody tell you no. Literally just don't take no for an answer. Don't say no to yourself. Like, if you had the magic, honestly, you can. And I think with a project that I'm working on, you can be anything you want to be. Don't let anybody tell you you can't. I was in school being told that you're going to end up like your dad. You're going to probably go down that path. No, I'm not. You know, I'm not. And I think just don't let anybody tell you who you are, and don't let anybody tell you no.
Love that. Amazing. Thank you so much.
No
I'm sorry it's such a short time.
No, don't
It's
be
so hard to
silly.
get so much
I
out in
loved
15
it.
minutes, but